Can you see me now? Do I have enough light? In this video, I'm going to show you some secrets I learned about some lighting tricks and what I use for light for my YouTube videos. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you right now. Alright, trying to get better light here. First thing I do is try to add some lights above, which they're really bright, but that was a problem. I'm going to show you what that was right here. Y'all see what happens? Shadows! The light's coming from the top, you get shadows, really bad shadows on your face, and if you lean down, of course, you're completely shadowed out. So you need some light coming in from the room from the front to give you a good view here. So anyway, let me show you what my next trick was. What you got here is a regular work light I had in my garage. So let me try this and see how this does. Let me show you the difference now. Alright, so you can see that eliminated the shadows. Decent light, and I actually used this setup right here for 5 years probably. Just recently I decided to try a couple different things. Well, actually I tried one, just a circle light right here a little while ago, and I'm going to show you why I didn't like that one. Let's try that next, and then I'm going to show you the one that I actually use now. But this one did work. Alright, let me show you this light right here. Alright, this is the next light I tried. It wasn't as powerful as I thought it was. If you're right up on it, it's going to work good, but I'm back about 4 foot. So let's see what it looks like. Alright, when I get back this far, you see we start getting shadows and all. Now, I'm going to show you that if you were just doing a, on YouTube or something where you get real close like this, you're fine. When you're up here like this, it works fine. But as you see, these little small circle lights, if you get back too far, you start getting dark. And if I cut my overhead lights on, it can get worse, I'm sure. Cut both these off. That actually helps the shadow actually by cutting that off. But you still, I probably could do it like that if I cut the lights off, but now you don't have the lit background, which some people like that. But let's go on to what I use now. Alright, as you can see, this is the one I've been using for the last month probably. And this has definitely got a, you can drop it way down with a little low lighting, and you can raise it up. But I can set this thing about 3/4 way up and give me good lighting with no shadow. Let me show you that. Alright, this is using this latest little light contraption I got. Works really well. Sometimes you see the circle in people's eyes when they use a circle like this one. You don't see it quite as bad because it's just a solid light. The only thing you got to think about is putting a shadow on your face if you hold something up like that. Same thing with that other light. It was doing that too much. Well, you got to be careful about that. But other than that, not too bad. Now, I've had this one back here for a while. I bought it thinking I could put it in here. Way too much work to move this thing in and out to get it in here. But I have used it in scenarios where I was doing something with a room full like this. I needed indirect lighting in the whole room. Great job doing indirect lighting. And we're going to do that right now. Let's check it out. Alright, this light here is great for indirect lighting. I got it all the way on low right now, if you can believe it. I'm going to go ahead and crank it up to the highest setting right now. And you can see how much lighter it's getting already. Oh man, she's bright. And let me go ahead and switch this around here. As you see, this lights the whole room up. So this is really good if you got in a big formal place, maybe a big large room that you can be doing some video in. This guy right here is the ticket right there, that thing. And you can get it indirect too. You can just hit the ceiling, cut those lights on and give you a little bit more indirect lighting, and it works good. All right, one more thing. How about you hunt the beach at night? Let's check that out. All right, if you're trying to video at night, I would get me a headlamp. These work great, something like that. You can use this, and it's putting a direct beam on it. But what I did on this other one here, let me show you real quick. On this one works good too. But what I did is I actually took the little piece inside to use a spotlight. So now I get a nice round, more evenly distributed light. When I'm on the beach, this works perfect. I can zoom in and I have a full lighting in the whole amount versus this one, which is like on a spotlight, which will kind of throw you some dark areas in your screen if you use that. With this one will give you a perfect view across the entire screen right there, as you can see. All right, let's talk a little bit about taking video at the beach. All right, one more light I use sometimes is this one right here. It attaches right here. I can actually run my iPhone right in here, and I have used this a couple of times, but it's got a nice little light. And if you're up close to somebody, it works really good. Not good for distance, but if you're interviewing somebody or looking at something, this right here works pretty good. All right, you're at the beach. You're taking video. You want to try to keep the sun in front of you while you're taking the video like that, because it illuminates you like this really good. If you keep the sun in front of you, get behind you, it'll be all dark and everything. And also, when you do it, you got to be careful. If you're in a alley, like when I'm going, I notice when I'm going down and doing my opening, and I'm going in it's a closed, it's kind of dark, but it's real bright on the backside. If you got that and it's really bright behind you, you'll be dark. It'll be a terrible lighting in your video, because it's the camera's trying to compensate, take all the light away from the back and darken the front. So when you're doing that, make sure you don't have a really bright light behind you and you're kind of in a shadow or something, because that will definitely throw your video off doing that too. So anyway, that's a couple of things I've noticed when I've been out there running around doing things. So I hope some of that helps you, and some of the lighting that I use now and all. So anyway, appreciate everybody coming along. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, and subscribe to the Gigmaster. We'll let you know more secrets about YouTube and recording in the future. Stay tuned.